We're already starting with the donuts. Already. We're 2 seconds in, and it's Donut Mania 2022. Uh, we're gonna do it again, aren't we? Okay. I had to fill in this man, Mister Corporeal Lifeform, uh, about the donut. We may have to fill in Zach's this beautiful man himself about the donuts another time.
Well,
Mags,
yeah.
I did see your super chat. Where is it? I'll go. Thank you for first. Thank you for becoming a member in the elusive donut stream. I guess it'll go down in history as the donut stream. I do have a donut because donuts are delicious and
Yep.
cool,
Is
and
it a Dunkin' Donut?
it's a Enterman's donut. There's no cream and no jelly. I'm sorry, Mags.
Yeah,
I
that donut's
apologize.
worth that's dollars worth. That donut is worth $2.79. Why? How do you know that? Because it's an Entenmann's. Seinfeld reference.
What, all Enterman's donuts are worth $2.79?
Back in the
Is that a
'90s, yeah.
thing?
He's like this because there was an episode where they had King Edward, Prince Edward's wedding's cake from like 1908 or something like that. I don't remember the year, and so it was worth money because it was in it was stored away for years. And Elaine eats the cake, and she tries to replace it with an Entenmann's, and the guy, the appraiser
Oh,
looks
I
at it, he's like,
remember. I
this
remember
this
that.
is
Yeah.
like this is worth $3.79. 379,000. No, $3.79. It's an Entenmann's.
Oh my god, that's good stuff.
Such a great show.
Oh yeah, but real quick, say hi to. We got Mags, we got Lady B, we got Jacob Ironside. How you doing, sir? Dempsey, as always, my dude. Uh, Nathan, Amanda Manethrin stopped in to say yo. Thank you all for being here. Now, last time, before we talk about this a little bit, and just Mags, thank you for the $2 super chat. You want me? Man, I'm gonna embarrass myself again. As Daja isn't here though, so it'll be okay. I want me donuts. Okay. Well, you still haven't sent me a DM about the emoji, so you got to get on it, Mags. All right. But so the last time we watched this, me and Zach's, it was me and Zach's were flying. Well, I guess it's not flying solo if there's two of us, but
No.
we sort of guinea pigged the Amazon Watch Party function, and it worked pretty good. So that's where we were going to watch it this time. If there's anybody that wants to watch it and they can't do that, I can always sort of detour over to my Discord again, if that is easier for people to watch it. So here's the link to the Amazon Watch Party if you're interested in watching the episode with us. I know, Lady B, I think I saw you say you haven't watched it yet. It is definitely worth a lot watch. It's Zach, what have you thought about the first three episodes, right? I want to put you
Yep.
up in two. I forgot you're my way now. You see, you're the third wheel this time. This is me and Zach's gig. All right, you're just you're creeping in because I'm. So the first.
Bye.
Oh man, the peripheral body is gone. Oh
He's
my
gone.
God. Well,
Just
his
like
loss.
that.
No donuts for him. But first three episodes, what do you think, man? It was worth watching, right?
I think so. I liked the first two quite a bit. Third one was a bit slower, more world building.
Yep.
Some character stuff that had to be done. There's no way around it. They're giving us some breadcrumbs, which so far are tasty like a donut. Probably a bit drier than a donut. I could go for a donut right now. Where's donuts? Yeah, only
Donuts
Steve has the donuts.
I got donuts, man. I got 18 boxes of not that many.
Nice.
Sure. Two boxes.
I think it's worth watching. Now I've had I've had some comments from people, and they're valid criticisms of the show where they could be. I think I'll see where that goes. As far as it is for me, I'm enjoying it, and I'm gonna keep watching it, and I'll see if those come true. And I don't want to say too much about it to risk spoiling, but
is it like books from the books stuff, or like
there was
I'm not trying to put you in a bad spot.
No.
You just said you didn't want to spoil it.
I got into a debate on Reddit about if she's a Mary Sue. Is there a reason for her being that's shown for her being as good as she is?
Okay.
And I wasn't like I was asking sort of like in the story, like, are they going to reveal, like, is there more to this than it's just she's
Right.
good at video games, right?
Yeah,
Because
does she have some sort of background or something, right?
right, and I was thinking, like, I was doing a lot of theory craft, thinking, okay, well, is it possible that she's a peripheral from someone else? Something stuff like that, right?
Like
So
sent from the future or something back to or something like that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so I was
I
having fun
love
with that,
that. I love that
those
shit, man.
ideas. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what I was doing, and then I said, like, I was talking to people in Reddit because I posted reviews there, and then I had comments, and people were saying I don't like the show, and so I got into it a bit about that because I'm defending the show, and
Yeah. I think it's
I, s-
defensible.
I think that they could still show us like she's not just. And the argument was her brother we know is in the military. He has all these implants, had all this
Mhm.
training, so we know why he's good at fighting because they've shown us that, but they haven't shown us why she's so good at VR games yet she's using her brother's account. Like it's so my thinking would be there's something else to it that we're going to learn, and then so that was kind of the debate, and I don't see her that way yet. I think they'll probably show us
I
why.
I hope. What do you think, Napoleon? What do you think about that? Do you think Flynn is a Mary Sue?
Based on what I've seen, no, I don't think she is. I mean, I think she's capable of making mistakes, and I think
I
she's
think she
capable.
has already.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think so
she's gone defeated, and she's gone defeated in the first episode. Like
she got her butt kicked.
she was killed.
She got her butt kicked in the first Peripheral. She got her butt kicked, and then
Yeah.
there was the humanizing part where she was basically accusing her brother of stealing medicine, and he wasn't. So
Yep.
she had to eat some crow there.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think I now would I like to know why she's so good in the Peripheral? Sure, that would make some sense.
I mean,
But
it could pay off. It might not pay off. So, I mean,
Yep.
it could just be she's just good at those type of games. You know, she's played them. Maybe they'll name drop it or something.
well,
Okay. So here's one thing I do have a question.
Yeah.
You brought up the pills. I remember hearing about that.
Mhm.
When did they pay that off? I don't recall.
So she basically accuses him. Well, I don't know if she comes right out and accuses him, but she sees
She says
that
pills are missing. I
he
believe.
is replaced, or she thinks he's replaced his lower dose, whatever medicine it was, for her higher dose one. They get the money, she gets the pill, and she goes to uh his camper, sees him in pain there, like just sort of working through it, and then his mom is sort of delirious, and tells her straight up that he's been helping out and giving her part of his prescription and he's just dealing with it. So the mom tells her, right? That's how it
Okay.
happens, right?
Yes. Yeah, but she accuses her brother first because she notices the dosage is wrong on her mom's pills. And she accuses him, and he doesn't even come out and tell her what happened. He just kind of lets it go.
Yep.
And he doesn't explain, like, and I thought that was really cool that he let her think that that's fine. He didn't get into an argument. He's like, fine, whatever, think what you want. But really, he was going over and above to help his mom and taking the pain himself, which they showed us that scene of him sitting alone in the trailer, just kind of doubled
Taking it.
over in pain, right?
Yep.
So
So I don't know. I wouldn't call her Mary Sue just yet. I mean, she's failed too many times to be Mary Sue. Mary Sue always wins and knows the right answer no matter what.
And then they have the audacity to lecture, you know, older, wiser characters. So it's
Right.
it's just insufferable at this point. So
All Dawkins all the time. So Mags, thanks for another $2. These dudes on the panel are the cream of the donuts.
nice. I don't know if that's good or not, but I'll take it.
Oh, it's good.
I always thought I was more
the cream is the best
jelly.
part,
I
right?
always thought
Right,
it was
Mags?
I thought I was like the strawberry preserves of the donut or something.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get into trouble again. Salty, how you doing, sir? Nas. So I saw. Do you? So I totally doesn't need to be on Amazon. I can stream it right through Discord if that's everybody. Anybody that wants to watch it, if that's your preference. We just used the Amazon one last time, and it worked pretty good. It was pretty easy to use. So if there's people that want to watch it and they would rather use Discord, I can switch to Discord pretty quickly and easily if that's what people want. So Just give me a quick yay or nay in the chat if you want to watch it, and if you want to watch it in Discord, I will switch it over. No problem, easy peasy. So,
get a tweet going here too.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So I guess that was cool. I think thanks for bringing that up, Zax, because I think that's an interesting discussion. Theory, theory crafting and thinking about this stuff. That's an interesting perspective. I didn't think about maybe that she is enhanced somehow from the future or something like that.
Or an implant. She doesn't they could have done an implant with her. She doesn't know about something like that. Who knows?
There's all kinds of stuff, right? Because now the invisible cars are in play. There's stuff from the future tech that's there. I mean, they cure her mom's cancer, right? All that stuff. Salty Texas Sea with $4. Thank you, sir. Liquor in the front, poker in the rear. Well, that's from this morning as well. So I'm glad we have some carryover from my Final Fantasy VII streams. Thank you, sir. Docking is trash. Moving on. Max with another $5. Peripheral, just go with the cream. Trust me. Zax, creamy is good. Creamy is delicious and good. Yes.
Can't
Only
argue with
donuts
that.
with cream. Yes, you can't really.
I was tempted to get a donut when I got my iced coffee, so I'm ready. I'm all caffeinated for tonight. So, but I was like, you know what? I want to lose some weight. Didn't go. I didn't get the donut. Didn't get the Bavarian cream.
All right. Well, so Lady B, did you want to watch? Because if you can't get in, I'll put it on Discord. I'm good to go. It's really easy. It's pretty much 4 clicks, and Discord is open and running, and we're good to go. So I'll just open the Discord now. I know everybody here has my Discord if they want to watch. So I'm opening her up. So we hit you. Yeah, man, I can get words out. Raporo, you watched this? Did you watch this in part because you heard me and Zax talking about it, or?
Yeah, it's my FOMO.
Yeah, it is.
No,
so we did a good job.
You guys did a really good job. So I'll say this: it took me some doing to get invested in this, especially at first. I was watching it late 2 days ago,
yeah.
and I fell asleep at several points. The scenes are long; the scenes are really long. But when certain things happen, they happen, and when every time that one dude that was in Westworld, the old dude, the one that played Dolores' first model of her father, the one that's the dude in the town. I forget his name. What's the hell's his name? I can't remember names in the show.
Okay.
What was his name? Cordell or something?
Oh yeah.
Corbell
yeah.
Pickett. Every scene with him in it was great. There was always tension with him. He's a great villain. The first thing you see him, he just does a Joker where he just shoves this guy's head on the table, just bashes it right there and everything. So everything with him was great. I like the hell's the brother's name again? Burton's awesome. For a second, I the first episode, I thought he was just like a deadbeat. But then, the more we watch, especially find out not only he was an ex-Marine, he was a veteran, but he's actually really good. He was able to dispatch him and his guys were able to dispatch all those guys. I don't know if they were from the future or if they were just simply hired from the future.
So it's my understanding. So first, Burton is awesome. They set him up perfectly. They made him look like a deadbeat, and they turned it around almost immediately, making him like him even more, because he just, like Zach's reference, he just helped his mom and wasn't looking for credit. He just let her believe that she was a bad dude, or not a bad dude, but stealing medicine, right? Because he was in pain too. But my understanding is they hired them in the future and gave them the technology from their knowledge.
So the cloaking cars.
So my guess, my guess with that is these, whoever's using the future communication is giving schematics and technology and building stuff so they can accomplish stuff in the past.
Yeah.
So they gave this Merc team the technology, but the Merc team is from the present.
That's right. Yeah,
right.
That's because they can't physically travel in time. So they're sending back the schematics, and they're using those 3D printers to make this stuff.
Yep. So, Lady B, if you're interested in the show, you probably want to watch the first few, I would say.
Yep.
If you think it's interesting hearing us talk about it, I would highly suggest it. But
I loved the scene where they in the last episode where Burden confronts Corbell
So
at the
good.
bar,
yep,
and that was just like he's like, you want to hear a story, and he tells his story, just how like he has like because of his I think it's believe it's because of his implant that he can like if someone in his unit gets pissed off or wants to do something to somebody, he just blacks out and does it.
yep.
Like he's not just himself; he's a bunch of people at this point.
Well, they're
And then
almost like a hive mind. Almost, it's like they all
like the
right. They
board,
all work
Yeah.
in
like-
sync. That was
like
that's what's
Democrats.
important, right? So Dempsey, no, they can't. So they cannot physically travel through time, but somehow they can transfer information. So like they can affect things. So like in one scene, to get them payment, they had one of them win the lottery. So they so they won their payment was $200,000. They got $200,000 of payment by winning the lottery. So they can they have ways to affect the past in the future to try and accomplish what they want, right? Yeah, like exactly like elections. Yeah, wait a second. Maybe we know what happened. Is that what happened?
Could be.
I'm gonna eat some more of this donut and think about it. But since it looks like Lady Balefire is gonna watch the rest before, we'll just go with the Amazon just because it was nice and easy.
Yeah. Cool.
I will send the link back again for anybody that wants to join us on the Amazon watch party as we watch this show. Sorry, go ahead.
Before we start, I do want to throw my theory out so that it's
I would
credited
love
before
you
the
to.
show goes. That I think Corbell Pickett is going to turn out to be an anti-hero. I don't think he's going to stay a villain. I think he's almost Punisher level with some of the stuff he's shown us that he's done so far. In that he's pretty lethal with it, but he at least says he has the best interest of the town at heart, and he hasn't shown me that he doesn't yet. He's a bit vicious with it, but he reminds me of an L. Swearingen style character from Deadwood, where he's
Swearingen. Oh God, that's a perfect matchup right there. Swearingen. Yeah,
I gotta
absolutely.
I gotta watch Deadwood. I've heard.
you
heard
do.
nothing but good. I heard it got canceled early. Did the movie that came out years later do it any justice? To the earlier seasons
Of what? Say that
Deadwood.
again. Sorry,
They made a Deadwood movie years.
It was
later.
okay. You could tell they just sort of wanted to get all the storylines wrapped up. It was good to see like Timothy Oliphant back as in Swearingen and it was fine. It wasn't like the greatest, but it was fine. It did it justice. I think I was not like, oh my God, it was but it was like, okay, I'm good, right? So, but Deadwood was so good, man. Oof,
Oh, that reminds
me.
me. You mentioned Timothy Oliphant. Now you guys what was that other show that he's in that you guys have been really
Justified.
Justified. Okay.
Justified.
He's almost the same character in Justified.
Almost, dude, man. Raylan Givens, man.
Yeah.
It was justified. I don't know how many times in that show he says it was justified. I shot that dude in the head. It's like, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I honestly never heard of Justified.
It's
until
so
you guys
good,
told
man.
me about it. So
It's so good. I love Justified, but yeah. So okay, so there was the link there. So I think that is a good theory. I won't. I think you're probably dead on. We'll see because he seemed to be sort of fighting with it, like the idea of assassinating them, right? So I guess we'll see what happens here. I wonder if they're going to force his hand or something like that.
We'll see.
I
where
think
he lines
so.
up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so he's sort of floating right on the fence there. So we'll see. But
I like how the first thing he thought was entrapment. When
Yes.
when that one, what was that dude's name? The dude that the lackey of what's her name? I don't even remember. I don't remember.
I don't know their name. Yeah, I
don't know his name.
We need to start taking lists down, Nerdporio. Like we do this like almost we forget the names that have to get. We need to just start writing down character names because I'm right there with you.
It's just like they don't say. It's like this is a problem with modern entertainment. They don't say their names enough. Just say hey, say the name.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that we know his name. We could, maybe we do, but the doctor, I don't know her name except for the doctor and the
Yeah.
guy
It's like you have to turn on this closed captions, the subtitles, in order to learn the name of the person, because they'll put parentheses this
Right.
person talking and everything. Just come on, say
So-
the name. People have
Yeah,
names,
exactly. I'm
not
right there with you.
numbers.
So I just want to say, Lady Balefire, thank you. I feel supported. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it very, very much. Looking forward to your Logain stream whenever that's popping off. But Mags, of course, these guys are as yummy as a baker's dozen of donuts. Thank you, new member Mags.
I have to say, Mags asked me a question on Saturday. I was driving. I might have had a little too much to, consume, I'll say. And she asked me a question. I was re-listening to that stream, and I completely did not hear her question. I said I answered it totally different. So excuse me for the answer that I had. So I'm doing great.
More donuts. All right.
More donuts.
I'm going to hit the link here one more time for Amazon. I see the salty one himself is in here. Have you seen this, Britta? All right. Should I skip the recap, or you want to hit the recap?
Hit the recap.
All right. Here,
Let's
hit
do
the
this.
recap. All right. You guys good on sound?
Let me see. Yeah.
Get the subtitles on there. All right. Oh yeah. Wolf is cool.
Yeah, I agree. I forget what's his name. I like him too.
I like him. I want to see how he's gonna make out, right?
He's
That
gonna
was
make out.
awesome. That was awesome.
What was that, Zach?
I said, he's gonna make out.
Yeah, is he? He's gonna have.
I loved
whole
how he
bunch of
did that.
donuts.
I loved how they did that dark humor where he's like, "Hey, I'd give an arm and a leg for that chair."
That was good.
He's like, "Screw
Yes.
you, fuck you."
But that's how dudes talk to each other.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
Salty, we'll see you later. Thanks for dropping in, my friend, and
Later,
for the
Corey.
super chat. Appreciate you, buddy. Okay, Wolf. The wolf is here. That's it. Night, Jacob.
Toxic masculinity.
So this is the two of them, right? This
Yeah.
is Wolf and the
And
Alita.
Alita when they're kids.
Yeah. Okay.
Alita is so Wolf is being bullied and Alita is sticking up for him.
So is this prior to the adoption, or do they run away?
I don't know.
think it's prior, but I don't. Hard to say.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
They're on a dirty bus train thingy.
I'll just survive, and it looks like wherever they are.
Yeah.
I think with their age, it'd be tough to do this post-adoption to have them establish all this other stuff and still look that age. But who knows?
Oh, you know what? This is probably the first disaster. During the first disaster, maybe.
Kids are getting
Toxic
snatched.
man.
Oh yeah, I remember we were talking about the jackpot last week, right? Whatever the
Yep.
jackpot is.
Very post-apocalyptic.
And you can see London has kind of been destroyed, so they really did rebuild it.
Yeah, I mean, Big Ben is still standing though.
True.
Standing strong, Big Ben. Is this show a Tyler Perry property? Hardly.
I'll be honest, I've never seen anything by Tyler Perry. So there's a lot of dust flowing around. There's people begging.
So did you see that? That was
they're in the holodeck. They're in the holodeck.
Yeah, some Invis tech or something. What the heck?
That was all an illusion, I think.
That was crazy. What was that about?
They're being chased by these hazmat people. It's like ET all over again. Do you think they're hiding ET in that upside down bus?
They're hiding ET in there. I
You
don't
think
know.
they
They
are?
can't even find each other. It's so messed up. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's you can't. It's like the dust is all over the place. Oh no, they got her. They got Alita, and
They
they
got
got
them
Wolf.
both. I wonder. Yeah, that's crazy.
Back to the present. I forget that dude's name.
Loki.
Loki.
Is it really?
No.
No,
It could be.
I think it's like Nib or I think it's Nib or something.
You got me. That was good, Zax. I was like, maybe it is.
It's Lev. The guy's name is Lev. Lev
That's
Zubov.
That's right.
Lev Zubov. That's his name. Your DNA is.
So is this? So he said he had the peripheral. Is that Alita's like younger? The younger the girl?
Good question. I don't know. Ooh. Immunity booster. There we go. Salty likes that.
Does this opening make you think of The Expanse?
Yes.
Yes,
It's
it does.
exactly what it does. You know, it's
Yeah.
funny. I still have not
Yeah.
watched the last 3 episodes of The Expanse.
Don't worry about those 3 episodes. You're fine. You don't need to watch them.
that bad.
It's
No,
not that
it's-
bad.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst.
So
It could have been
I've
a
heard
lot
I've
better.
heard good things, and I've heard
I got
like,
so tired of Marco
a-
and Naros. I
Oh,
could
yeah, I know.
throw up, man. God.
I heard but I heard some big improvement over season 5.
Yes.
Season 5 began so strongly. I don't know how they could like screw the last half of the season up the way they did. The only thing that I really enjoyed was Amos's storyline.
Amos is awesome.
Yeah,
I want to see
and-
Amos on this show.
Yeah, I agree.
Amos and Peaches was good. Like I enjoyed that part.
Yeah, but the whole like Naomi thing and Marcos and
Yeah,
the soap opera crap. I'm just like, come on.
Him and his son, like anything. It was like anytime they showed up, it was just like, please, can we move on? I don't need to.
And I believe that like it was like like Alex was supposed to have a storyline, but then he got let go because of Me
yeah,
Too.
that hurt the show bad.
It almost ruined it for me.
And then they killed him because hey.
Yeah, well, I think losing him screwed up
Jacob.
a lot of Bobby's storyline in that, and losing.
Do you think
was
it's because
big.
of Amazon that the quality really went down in that show?
I don't know. I can't.
You know
I
what?
don't know.
The books also change, so it's not like they get more intersectional. I guess I would say. The longer it goes, believe it or not.
Yeah, I mean,
even though
it's
doesn't have
James
to.
Essay. It's just James Essay Core. You got Ty Frank and you got freaking
Yeah.
Daniel Abraham. I think is the other guy, and they're both pretty insufferable on Twitter.
Yep.
And their views. Oh.
That's right. She just got her butt kicked.
So Flynn has that thing in her eye. It's like she got a bloody right eye there, and she's spilling out her toothpaste.
Oh, starting
she
to get
still has that squeeze. She still have that squeeze problem that she had in the last episode.
Yeah,
both on the same side of her body. Are they both on the same side? Or are they opposite?
Now it's gone.
Huh? That is weird.
Do you think it's all psychological?
It might be because I mean she may be having trouble figuring out which is which. Like she may be still thinking. I mean, because it's a brain thing, right? So she may be becoming one with her peripheral a little bit. Maybe. Hello, Shelby. How are you? Thanks for coming by.
What's up, Shelby?
I don't know if you're watching the peripheral, but there's the link for the Amazon watch party. We're watching it right now. We just started. Going to be talking about the episode after for a little bit too. So I'm wondering how he's going to get into this.
Yeah, me too.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, this actor was the main character in Mafia 3.
The video game.
Yeah.
I got it covered.
He's
Bro.
curious what's going on.
Good listening to Dio. Once Stargazer is done, I can watch. Okay.
Does anybody we know have read? Does anybody read the William Gibson novel?
Nobody that I don't know. No.
No.
So did he just offer to help or something, or to any assistance?
I think he's sort of alluding to that, but I think they know it's sort of bigger than that. But I think he's going to end up involved somehow. I mean, he did see the 2 invisible cars. Like,
yeah. Oh, that's right. That's true.
And that's her love interest, right?
Yeah.
She wishes he was.
Right. Yeah. That's the guy that she took the wedding cake topper.
And she's like, why don't we just tell him? We need the help. And he's like, Burns like, nah. Like he got pissed off last episode for her telling her friend.
Yes.
What's the wife of what's his name? Jasper.
You're right. Yeah. He's not wrong either.
Yeah,
No, he's absolutely right.
Who are you going to trust? You don't know who you're going to trust.
Well, no, he's absolutely right. It's like he might be a good dude and all that, but when it comes down to it, he's a cop, and then she's compromised when it comes to him completely. He's absolutely right. I love Burton so much.
Yeah, I do too.
It was right
so
there.
Good.
Get the hell out.
She's definitely not a Mary Sue. She does all kinds of shit wrong.
I agree. Yeah. People jump to that so quickly, though.
Yeah.
I agree.
Just because she's good at kung fu doesn't make her a Mary Sue.
Yeah, she's really chewing him out.
Wow.
She is losing control. She faints.
She's losing it.
Oh,
yeah.
Seizure. Holy shit.
And she's suffering because of it. That's not,
Yeah, there's no way in hell she's a Mary Sue. She is fucked up.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's not good. She's in deep doo-doo right now. I'm curious what's happening. I wonder if it's neurological or if like she's merging or like I don't know.
What do you think of these are robots or something or
Dovey? Yeah, I think
Dovey?
they're just robots. Yeah,
hey, Dovey.
It looks like because you're like, what's like inside? It's just like neural pathways or something.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. It's sort of you can see there's a core in there.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty. I'll be honest. It looks pretty. It's pretty cool.
Well, look, everybody wants to jump to the Mary Sue discussion real quick. And it's just not like people don't really understand what a Mary Sue is. Just because you're really good at one thing doesn't make you a Mary Sue.
What makes you a Mary Sue is when you're good at everything and everybody praises you and you're relentless in how good everything you are. And that was also your weakness. That's what a Mary Sue is.
Yep. She is so far from that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so this is hers.
Here come the donuts.
Your bodyguard or whatever from last time.
So do you think he was a robot the whole time? No, he was a real. No,
he was real. I think
he bled, unless these guys can bleed too. I do have to admit, though, when these guys attack, when these robots attack, it's scary.
Oh yeah, they're freaky. They're
Yes.
weird.
They don't have eyes, so you like the fades and Wheel of Time. You can't really empathize.
Adobe, if you want to watch, here's the link.
What is her name? I need to look up her name.
Here, where's
The actress or the character?
I think the character. Is it Charisse?
They said Dr. Newhan or something just now, something like that.
Oh, it won't let me bring up the
Charisse Newland. Charisse
Newland.
Newland. I'm assuming that's her.
Usually it brings up the info when you scroll over. Sorry about that, guys.
What did you think about how she dealt with that one scientist lady in the
bees?
with the bee?
Bees.
That was messed up.
I was like, didn't she drink the same tea? I'm guessing she didn't.
No, I think she spiked it. Yeah.
That was messed up.
Her pinky ring is impractical. How big is that thing? Oh, I gotta look at the pinky ring now. I didn't even look at it. I said donuts. You know I did, Mags.
Oh.
Where's her pinky ring? That tie looks ridiculous too. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, I don't like the outfit. Yeah.
She keeps wearing that outfit too with the tie.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta get on that. The show is great. Oh, so okay. Well, thanks for being here, Dobie. Well, I'll razz you. I saw your Mary Sue comment. You're right, by the way. Hit that like button for me, guys. Thanks for being here. Good man, Burton. Burton keeps showing he's a freaking Chad, dude.
Yeah, he does.
I'm going to be sad when he dies. He's going to die. Oh, no.
So do you guys think this is only going to be a single season since it's only a single book?
There's 3 books.
Oh, there's 3 books. I did not know that.
It's called the Jackpot Trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Nos.
Spoilers, I guess. I don't know.
Mystery.
Oh.
No after effect on the EEG.
Communicating to the future, going into a robot, nothing abnormal.
They say VR.
Burton, shut up. Why are you telling her this?
Yeah.
I'm using it.
Maybe that's why he said it to get her to realize she should stop.
Rest and fluids.
Rest and fluids, the magical cure.
It's always. Oh, she wants to find out about that. That's it. You guys keep talking about donuts. I want a donut now. Jesus, excuse me.
See, this is how they got me last time. I'm curious why he went into so much detail about it, though. Like, that seemed a little bit sloppy.
So you saw that we just see trick or treaters. Do you think that dad got his dad tax, Steve?
I sure hope so. If you're not getting your parent tax or your dad tax, you're missing out. You got to collect.
Yes.
Those can be steep.
That. What's that?
Steep taxes. Those taxes can be steep.
You should see the pile of candy under my desk. Uh-oh. It's starting their Reporial. Watch out.
What?
Mags is quoting your donut quotes. That's how it starts.
Oh no.
I'm sort of the loop with the donut thing. That's okay.
I said something completely inappropriate during my stream this morning involving a donut, and it just sort of snowballed from there. As Daja, I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, but he clipped it.
Oh.
I just followed him. I just followed him just today. So yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming it's a him. I don't want to assume.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He might be a helicopter, but I'm pretty sure he's a guy.
Yeah, true.
There you go.
Lots of talking in this show.
Mags is gonna clip or tag you so you can see it. There you go. What's wrong with talking? There's nothing wrong with talking as long as it's meaningful.
It just seems like borderline feelings.
As long as it leads somewhere, I'm fine with it. I mean, we're built is if it's building to something in this episode, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now we're the headset's hurting her. Her brother is worried about her. She's gonna ignore him and go right back in because she's addicted to the thing.
Yep.
Everybody seems so real. Like they just seem like buddies, right? I love that part.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that. Like scenes like these, I really like.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's gonna go in.
That makes I like that. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
No, I think, and I'm the Star Trek fan here. I mean, that's pretty much the cage.
This makes a lot of sense, man. He would have no issue with this, even if it's hurting him. He would go in every time.
I like that.
He's basically Captain Pike to me. If you ever seen the original series.
No.
Oh, what? Captain Pike has no legs?
Captain Pike has no. The only thing he has is his brain. He can't communicate. He's in a wheelchair. He's completely burned. He's completely useless. He can't communicate outside. Nobody can reach inside.
Chris Pine's not that
yes
bad.
and no. Chris Pine.
Chris Pine wrecked him.
No, Chris Pine let him die.
Maybe Pike needs a donut with some cream. Shum. Ooh. Sounds like a fun club. Literally, baby.
Ooh. Who is this again?
No, I think this is Loki's wife.
Yeah.
Because it's not Alita. We haven't seen Alita.
No, Alita's missing. They're looking for Alita.
Yeah.
Alita's completely off the grid.
The only reason why I remember her name is because she shares the name with the Battle Angel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dempsey is cheesing? Man, be careful with that cat piss, bro.
Okay, we're getting a dance. We're getting music. Do you get James Bond vibes from this?
Oh, from the song? I can
Yeah.
see that.
Song, yeah, absolutely. The song, absolutely. But
Boom, boom.
no, I see what
Boom,
this.
boom,
They need
boom,
to get
boom.
somewhere. I'm with you. We're not halfway through yet, but they need to get somewhere. I'm right there with you.
Yeah,
For
and
it.
the
Ooh,
what's
what's
his,
in his? Has he got flecks in his eyes, or is he watching them?
I think he's watching them. I think he's got that same ability the lady, the woman from the research institute has.
Oh, hello.
And there she is.
Uh, More ties. This bitch and her ties. I gotta look at the pinky ring.
Who says privacy? Seriously.
Her name is Charisse. There you go.
She's accusing him of stealing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go.
He's like, I don't know what you mean.
Thanks for being here, Doey. Drive safe, please. Don't do anything silly. What is with that thumb ring too? She is wearing some weird jewelry.
Well, I mean, this
Later,
was this
Dovey.
2099 or something.
Yes.
Yeah, 2099. Yeah.
Just like entertainment style has gone down the crapper too.
Very good.
Hey, toast.
Look
They
at
eat
that toast. That looks like some yummy toast,
They
man.
cut off the edges.
Yeah, he don't like the crust.
She's building a tower with that toast, starting with walls. We get this.
She definitely gives off Bond villain vibes.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of makes me think of what's her name. Remember 007, the other 007?
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Kind of
I haven't watched that movie.
Lashana Lynch.
She's
I think she had the
on a
short
show
hair
called
too.
Blythe Manor on Haunting of Blythe Manor.
Yes. Okay, I got her now.
She knocked down that house of toast.
She did.
Not House of Cards. House
Man,
of
she
Toast.
wasted some perfectly good toast.
Yeah. Who knocks down a house of toast? So what is the jackpot? Is that the
Don't know.
Don't know yet.
is that an event or something, or is that like a?
We're not sure. I probably. I don't know.
It's a mystery in a box, maybe. Oh, Meg's gonna do a watch party of it.
The Zolotov family. Wonder if there's a Zolotov cocktail.
Do it, Megs. Do it.
Uh-oh. What's Mags doing?
Watch party.
Oh, watch party? Yeah, do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Donut party with toast. I wonder how donut toast. That could be scrumptious.
Okay, question. Toast.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? White toast, English muffin?
Ooh, English muffin's pretty good, man.
English muffin is very freaking good.
Donut. I say donut.
Donut.
See, Zach's is catching on here.
Yeah. Okay, I've heard the clept term too. Is that like a
I think it's an organization.
yeah? can read your thoughts.
I think the jackpot has to do with something to do with DNA and selecting who's immune to whatever it is that was people needed boosters for. That's my guess.
That sounds like it might be right. I mean, she just that was obviously a veiled threat that she's got a weapon that can target somebody by their DNA and it's like bugs and shit. That's
Sounds very Metal Gear Solid with the fox die. If you guys are familiar with that,
and she just took his DNA, so that's not good.
I mean, that's how they kill people in the Metal Gear Solid. You put someone close enough to someone with a certain DNA, they're dead. We're back to dancing. We're back to Bond style dancing.
I don't know that like we need though. That
here we go.
Right now, we'll see.
There's so is the body. So what's the body called? The peripheral.
Peripheral. Yeah, it's called the peripheral. Yeah. No, not Flynn.
Nope.
I'm an angry black man.
That's right. You're in trouble.
Hey, I'm a chick now.
Just hide under a box of donuts. But to escape a DNA attack? I don't know if that's going to work, man.
Who the fuck are you?
Uh-oh.
No. Oh,
he's feeling it.
Well, she's not a Mary Sue confirmed because he's doing it too.
Yeah. He's doing. Yeah, obviously there's something to do with. You shut her down.
Oh.
He's like He's conscious. He's conscious. He really wants to be sent back.
Well, yeah, he's walking. I mean,
yeah,
right? I mean,
hey, more trick or treating. I guess this is her recovery. She watches kids trick or treating and dads getting their dad tax. I'm guessing.
yeah.
You know what? She should just watch our stream that we did Halloween.
Oh man, he can get in the VR. Oh wait, yeah, they were in the other VR, right? Yeah.
Computer freeze program.
Some issues like the angry black man that took over your peripheral.
I'd given an arm and an arm and a leg for that moment.
Oh no! Now we're talking about the lever incident. Oh my god, Steve is an angry black man when it comes to encountering levers. I can't deny that. All I needed was a donut with some cream in it. You had to smooth down the levers a lot. Oh my god.
Now the question is, how long is this donut thing gonna last?
Probably forever.
Yeah. You telling her about Connor?
I'm reading about the creaming levers. in the chat.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm trying to. I'm hoping if I ignore it, it'll go away. But
I don't think it's gonna go away.
it's never gonna go away. You know, a man blows up at some levers, and talks about eating some donuts, and it's forever gonna haunt him. I mean, those fucking levers, man. Fuck those things.
What is it?
Stupidest
What is Nas saying about WD-40 now?
for the levers. Because Dempsey said I had
Yes.
to jack them both off at the same time. That's what that's
Oh
what
my
you're getting at,
God.
Dempsey. All right, let's stop beating around the bush.
Mafia.
Oh, that's right. She was researching last episode, right? Yeah, my letter opener's dead. That's true.
But she could find their ancestors now and kill them, right? But I guess it's a stub, so it wouldn't matter. Multiverse.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's branch, right? So it wouldn't affect them.
Yeah.
I think that's how they're trying to. He should have went with stayed with Wolfgang.
Yeah.
I like Wolfgang.
Yeah.
He revealed that Lita is his sister.
He's got a bit of a Bond thing going. You're right. It's got
Little suave, yeah.
Yeah.
Style and
We're back in the real world. Where are
kissing
we?
cranes. Weird. Okay.
All right, where are we at? All right.
Back in London.
Time to ramp this up. We got 20 minutes left. Let's go. Third act of this episode.
Really? We only have 20 minutes left?
Yep.
Doesn't feel like much happened.
No, not yet. I mean, we're getting some info, but
He can't eat toast in peace, can he?
Nope.
Yeah, I know. The poor guy just wants his toast and caviar.
Yeah.
That's it. Why is he blindfolded now? What happened? Is he hiding from her?
There you go.
Huh.
They're at the club, the country club. For a second, he looks like a Vulcan right here. With his ears look kind of pointed in that angle.
Hmm.
Oh. Nice.
Medical ethics.
Huh.
he had his own family and self-killed in other stubs.
That's whoa. Whoa.
Sounds like another Star Trek.
Wow, that is
It sounds like
Yeah.
another Star Trek episode, actually.
Dovey's.
Alternative factor.
I hope Dovey is driving safely and hearing this through his speakers. Is what I hope. Shelby ordered. So I ordered extra toast. If you have some kind of demonstration to show me, poor Lev. Poor Lev needs. What am I talking about? Poor Lev. That dude assassinated himself.
It's like that Star Trek episode from the original series, The Alternative Factor. There were two versions of this character called Lazarus, and one wanted to kill the other.
It's okay, Max.
Oh.
Dovey, I know Dovey's driving home. I hope he's being safe. That's all I gotta say to Dovey. When you get home.
So why would he do that? Just because?
Just because.
Because he felt uncomfortable that there were other versions of himself out there, it sounds like.
So the question is,
right,
if you
hold on,
found
let me
out there was
pause this a
another.
second. Is that oh sorry, my camera's on messed up. So is that what we got from that? That he was just uncomfortable having other people that were him or his family in another stub, so he had them killed.
Yeah, and he said something about money to be made from
money to
making
be
the
made
stub.
from a stub was, I figured they were going to use it as medical guinea pigs for medicine, and so they just like release a whole bunch of crap and try and cure it in the stub, and then release it. Right? Is that where we're at? Is that where
That's pretty much what it was. I mean, like I said, there was a Star Trek episode where one version of a character became went insane because he found out there was another version of him that existed in antimatter reality.
Yeah, this guy felt better. Like it's just like, I killed my family and I felt better. It's like,
yeah.
But they've been saying specifically the word lineage when they talk about their ancestors and their family, right? So I think there's got to be something to that, and it's possible that it could be a weakness maybe to him if people could access other versions of him in other stubs, maybe.
Real quick before we start this, Dempsey, I do remember Shining of the Darkness. It wasn't my favorite game, but the Shining Force series, Shining Force 1 and 2, are some of my favorite games ever. And whenever I bring up Shining Force, nobody knows what I'm talking about. So
I never played those. I mean, I had a Sega, but the only thing I really played on the Sega was Sonic.
So
Tiny Toons in Tasmania.
Whenever I say Shining Force, people look at me funny. So I knew we were on the same page. We're on the same page a lot, Dempsey. All right, going forward here. They're like tactical RPGs, like Final Fantasy Tactics. So
and Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Man, she is having all kinds of problems.
She's squeezing that. She's
the hand is messed up
at the right hand.
I wonder what it is. I don't know.
I think they established she's just losing control as a symptom of using the peripheral.
I don't know. I don't know why she didn't ask Wolf.
Man, making some good breakfast. Bacon makes everything better. Did you make that BLT, Steve? I have to ask.
I didn't. I made a tuna sandwich.
But you promised either a BLT or hot dogs. Wow.
I went and made tuna. I still got the bacon. The kids like bacon, so I'm gonna make a big batch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shining Force is on. It's free on. Well, it's not free, but it's on the Switch.
It's on the Sega. I think it's
on the Sega Genesis too. So it might be on Steam. I'm not sure.
I'll have to play that. I have to play more Sega games, to be honest. Like I hear the Dreamcast has so many great games, and it was a shame that the system just died.
I don't know about the Dreamcast. I didn't get into the Dreamcast too much. Saturn had a few good ones, and Genesis had a ton. But
You ever play Nights in the Dreams on the Saturn?
no, never did.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
No.
You play as the purple elf-looking thing that flies around and everything.
I'll have to look at it. I have no idea.
It used to be like all over the place when the Saturn came out.
This is a I don't know. They're really, the fact that we're talking about Sega Genesis games, not a good
Yeah.
sign for this
No.
episode.
No, it's
It's
yeah.
a lot of talking and a lot of talking
Yeah.
and a lot of talking. I mean, this is one of my issues I have with the series.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just not building to anything. We're getting a lot of information, but it's just sort of like, come on, let's gotta have something.
Just seeing them eat makes me want to have some bacon and eggs now. I like Connor. I like his character.
Yeah, I do too.
He is awesome. And she wants to go back. I can tell you who we have not seen in this episode.
Who's that?
Cordell.
Who's Cordell? Which
Okay.
one's Cordell? Oh, yeah, Cordell.
The guy, the guy that steals every scene.
Louis Hertham.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The actor's great.
Yeah.
So we're back in the future, and they're playing ball. They're playing bouncy ball.
Oh, and she's in.
Yeah, so her peripheral was playing bouncy ball, and then it's funny how they can have the peripheral, still move around and talk.
Yeah.
Without her being in there. I thought that was a very interesting.
Yeah, no, I was glad they explained what was going on with them when they weren't there. Yeah.
So she just requested for more bodies or more peripherals for her brother and for what's his name?
Gray's here.
Hey, Gray, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Gray?
Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
I think it's like past lunchtime for him.
So what did she? So is somebody blocking them from shutting her down?
Lots
I
of
thought
sketches.
I thought this could have been Amos, the actor.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Casting him.
I definitely could see that. The fluid. Scottish.
So he's in
Wait,
like a
so
hacking battle with the past.
how is he doing that? See, like that's
So are these guys still working? I thought they were bought out by
no, they bought it, so they're doing whatever.
They work for
right?
them now.
They work for Flynn, so Flynn told them to do that, right?
Oh,
There
I
you
see.
go. I like that. Finally getting back to that 10-year thing. Thank you. Thank you for asking the questions.
Yep. There you go.
The victory. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
She
So
faking?
wait a yeah, she's got to be faking.
Yeah, the president's trying to. It's like playing. They're like playing tug of war with her. What happened to the people? Answer.
There, yeah. Answer. What happened? I would love to know. How are they hacking? So is it like I'm sort of confused how they accomplished that.
I don't know.
I
Through
ran
their
out of donuts, Mags. Sorry,
something
Zax.
through
What?
that port device that she's like they're going through the port that's on her head somehow to
They're
fuck
like
with her.
hooked into it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so, yeah.
I could buy that. I mean, they got the tech there, right?
It's another walking in like a cemetery.
Yeah.
And the wolf has come. Now I saw this in the trailer.
Oh,
Different. So we see different shapes on top of graves.
Hmm.
Huh. Jackpot. Down with the electrical grid. $2039. Whoa. Pandemic, oh no.
Mm.
The blood plague. Blood till
Ugh.
the abdomen bursts. Yikes. 2041. Environmental catastrophe. I wonder if it has anything to do with climate.
Uh-oh.
And then came the end. What is all this?
It's pretty cool looking, I gotta say.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Home safe. Glad you made it, Joey.
A domestic terrorist attack in the U.S. Uh-oh. Nuclear explosion in North
Oh.
Carolina. Oh. Holy crap. Nothing but she awoken.
The effects were pretty cool. I
Yeah,
gotta
they
say.
look good.
Yeah, they did. They did. They were.
All right, so we know what the jackpot was.
Yep. But it was for sure engineered.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
think especially with what we've learned about. Is there you want to
Yeah, see if there's next week on.
It looks like there is. So let's let it go here for a second.
Yeah.
I think absolutely it was engineered, and that's probably what's going to end up happening here. She's going to flip the script and change some things, maybe. Because I think, yeah.
Okay. Next
There we go.
next episode. Looks like we see Alita again.
Who's that dude?
I don't know. Who
Can
is
you
that
skip
dude?
back?
Yeah,
Just,
of course.
I like to watch that again. There was a scene on
Right.
in the town on the
Now,
bridge.
let
It
me
looked like it.
see if does Amazon let me slow it down? Scene on the bridge. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah,
Right here. Tell me when to stop.
with the drones.
Okay. Like, who's that dude? Like, who is
We
that?
don't know yet.
Oh, that's not it. That's the dead woman. So I guess that's Alita's past we're looking at.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that is. No,
Is
that's
that the
not
thing
it.
from the first episode?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Okay, so obviously they know that the mom is now
yeah. Figuring
Mom's
it out.
good.
recovered.
Yeah.
Okay,
But she's
so you want me to go forward a little bit, or
Yeah,
just what you looking
yeah.
for?
Yeah.
No, just a little bit.
Oh, back a smidge.
Flynn is
No, keep
starting to
going.
trust Wolf.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the bridge scene. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
All right, here.
there.
So this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it's not as bad
So
as I thought.
okay. Well, so you got the share. What? So what did you think? What did you think you saw?
I thought this was like a post-apocalyptic scene of the town because I
Oh,
saw the Jeep and I saw the drones and I thought there might have been a big battle here or something, which I thought would be cool because then we
Yeah.
could see a battle next week. But
well, it looks like because you got the sheriff and then you got the sheriff's wife
Yeah.
or fiance. I don't know who that is down closest. I can't tell if those
Yeah.
are people in our group, but you got the drone there, so it makes me think they are.
Yeah.
So whoever that dude is, so
Do you think
Well,
he's
let's-
perhaps another contract killer?
Maybe.
maybe. I mean, maybe with a different skill set. I mean, obviously, it looked like future tech, right? I mean, he had some future tech on him. Oh, great. See you later, buddy. Thank you for stopping in.
Bye, great.
See you, Gray.
Talk to you soon, buddy. Let's see. MHA is good. Brandon, the anime guy, and I are watching a review. What is MHA?
My Hero Academia.
Yeah, no. So, I'll be doing some more Final Fantasy tomorrow, my friend.
I got speaking of Brandon, I want to start watching Urusei Yatsura, the new version, the reimagining.
Is
Don't
that
know
an
what that is.
anime? I have
yeah,
no idea.
Urusei Yatsura. Yeah, it's they made an anime back in like 1980.
Oh,
They're doing another reimagining, probably closer to the source material, the manga.
a full hour with Zach. It's been more. Fletcher Williams. I'd spend 2 hours easy.
I know.
With Zach.
It's tough. It's tough to spend that much time with me. I get it, but
No, man. Are you kidding, man?
You're
I
stuck
love
with
every,
me.
I love every
Yeah.
second, every minute of it, sir. I enough that I would get a donut for you if I had.
Aw.
Yeah, doing streaming
so-
with Zax in a couple hours doesn't feel like a couple hours.
Oh.
No, man, it's lovely. I feel light as a feather right now. I really do. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this episode. I don't know. Like
Yeah, it just
stuff.
seemed like another setup type of episode, and of course they had to at the very end.
At the very
was
end.
revealing that mystery of the jackpot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt
so-
like the first, almost like the first, like I almost want to say 45 minutes. We're just
Yeah.
sort of setting up that them deciding to try and take control of what's going on, right? I mean,
Mhm.
I thought it was sort of at first. I think the CGI was in some of the visuals were actually pretty good there at the end. What did you think? Like, you guys
Oh
agree
yeah, they
with
look
that? Or?
great. They look great.
I thought it was
I-
pretty neat.
I think that they built the episode towards that end cliffhanger, and the rest of it was just kind of to slowly dribble information until they hit us with that at the very end. And
Yeah,
I wish that they hadn't done it that way. Like they please don't plan your season based on midway cliffhanger episodes. I don't know.
yeah,
Mm.
no. There was a different way to do this. Absolutely, because you're absolutely right. This whole episode was based around the drop of it giving us what the jackpot was,
Right.
and they just slowly, we got that. I mean, I mean, I know we're talking a little bit through it, but the confusing scene between Lev and the evil chick with her ties,
Yeah.
basically
Doctor,
just sitting
whatever.
down and threatening each other.
Yep. Dancing.
And then he had and of
The
course
weird
then
dancing scene, yeah.
and then we find out like he has other versions of himself in different. What was it called? Stubs, and different stubs killed, and their families too. Jesus,
But
he's
yeah,
like,
But
"Have
you know
killed
what,
them?" He's
though?
like, "No, I hired people to do it for me."
The thing is like, think about it this way: like, they could have given us all that same information, but she could have found out about what he did to his own family instead of having him tell someone else for whatever reason across the table, and have the three of them do what their plan was to get into their future in peripherals and have them find out what the jackpot is on their own and have
yeah, or
that be the
something.
reveal at the end. Like, have
Yeah,
them
Yeah,
fight their way to
I,
it, something,
I
or
agree.
just,
I agree,
so-
Zach. Like it's more, it's better. It's. I think it's better, more interesting to find it out that way because you wonder, what they're gonna do next. Will they find out that you found out? Will they be in danger? You feel that threat. I know
yeah,
exactly what you mean.
like I was waiting for the hackers to sort of secretly get her back in to there, and like then she was going to take off without them knowing and figure out all this stuff on her own. It was just sort of like, I don't understand why she all of a sudden had a change of heart, and it's like, oh, okay, I'll tell you, right? Because
yeah,
Lev seemed pretty dead set on the phone to have her shut down and not roaming around. So why all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're gonna do all this stuff to shut you down, then we shut you down. Oh, hey, you're back. Well, now I've changed my mind. I'm gonna.
yeah.
It's like, why? It didn't make much sense to me. And you're absolutely right. It could have all been done in a much more interesting way. It's very weird.
They could have had her, like you said, still be in the system. She could have sent orders for two more peripherals to go to, her brother and Connor, and have them enter as a surprise or whatever, to then have them go find out the jackpot
Yeah,
themselves.
her acting like she's the AI, and she's meanwhile doing stuff she shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's coming. I don't know. Maybe we're thinking too much. I don't know. It was just like, I'm thinking of all the stuff that could have happened here, and
Good night,
it was
Megs.
just, Oh, good night, Mags.
Night.
Maybe see you tomorrow during Final Fantasy. We'll see. I don't know. Get some sleep. Enjoy a donutty dream. A dream of donuts. But no, I don't know. It doesn't. It's not like what. It's not like an Earth. Like, it's not like a show breaking episode. But it was disappointing, I guess. Right? I mean, for me,
I mean,
Yeah.
I wanted more. And you're right. I keep forgetting the dude's name, Carlton or whatever. Carlton, not the guy that steals the scenes.
It's got a weird name.
Colton?
Cordell.
Is it Cordell? Is it Cordell?
Cordell.
yeah,
Cordell.
Cordell. Yeah, he was missing. I was like,
I
there was no tension. I didn't feel any tension in this episode.
It's sort of
Yeah, good. Yeah, you're right. No tension.
Yeah, no tension. There you go. That's
like
it.
even
Yeah.
the evil research institute Bond lady villain Miss 00 Lashana Lynch villain doesn't even have that even though she killed that woman with the bees, I don't have that she doesn't have that same tension. She doesn't have that same intimidation
that
that
sort of feeling of
Cordell
dread.
does.
Yeah. No. Well, and it's like
Good night,
I'm
Nos.
sort of Nos is off. Good night.
So, yeah,
I'll see you tomorrow morning, probably. If tomorrow, Tifa and donuts. You got it, brother. No levers, though. No levers.
2 levers.
No, no levers. But it's just, yeah. I'm afraid we're not going to get much more of him. We're supposed to sort of forget about him because of the handshake deal they made.
You're talking about Cordell.
I'm hoping he's not off the board because of that. Because, I mean, it would have been cool to see him in his own problems because he.
Well, I think
they already paid him.
The last we see him, he gives Jasper the money,
right?
And then he's like, I want to give you some, advice. Like if someone offers you money, you have to ask him what you have to ask him what for. And so I think he said to keep an eye on our friends. We wouldn't want anything bad to happen.
Yeah.
Which in itself kind of sounds menacing. Sounds like a typical villain, how a villain would sound. But with him, I'm not sure. I'm not sure
if he wants to help or not. Yeah. Fletcher Williams. So with what you've seen so far, would you recommend? I'm still on the. I think right now I'm still on the. I'm enjoying it. I do still want to see the next episode, but they need to move. They need to do. The next episode needs to be not like this. I guess is that the best? Because 3 and 4 were basically the same thing.
Yeah. After all of the action we had in the first 2 episodes, there's none in this one. And this episode was basically it was all exposition. It was just people telling people things.
Yeah.
There was no tension. There was no conflict, really. It was just conversations.
Right. And then it's like, oh, and by the way, this is what the jackpot is. It's like, why, huh? What? It was weird how we got there so fast. It was like, it was a point of us wondering. And it's just like, obviously I think you're right. It was engineered. So I think that's going to be her motivation. I think that's why she said that's only 7 years from now, because she's going to try and figure out a way to stop it. But it was just weird that all of a sudden we know what the jackpot is because they just decided to tell her. It's just like, what just happened? So maybe it was a Lev that escaped from the future and is pissed off and ready for action. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know. Are you guys still on the recommend, or do you think? What do you guys think, Zach? Do you still recommend watching it, or what do you think?
Yeah, I'm still in the recommend camp, but I'm getting concerned just because of you can see the structure of what the story they're telling, and I hope that they get away from that. I don't want to see the structure of it as I'm watching it like that and know what you're gonna do, which is I can skip to the end basically of that episode, and you'd miss some flavor, but you would get most of the meat, and you might get it raw.
Yep. Oh yeah, definitely raw. I mean, all you really need out of that episode is what the jackpot is, and you've got your. You don't need the. You don't need the wheelchair guy going in. You have that was, okay.
That was great while it lasted.
Yeah, but yeah, it was good. But then all of a sudden it was over, and then. The hacking part, I guess the last 15 minutes could have been the whole episode. It is a little bit of a slow burn, but like the first 2, the reason the first 2 were so good was it was a lot of intrigue and action, and stuff was moving and things were happening organically in a good way. It's like the reporter said when we started. Episode 3 was a lot of feelings and hallways. And sort of what this episode was feeling.
I got some of that from the first episode too. It took me a
little
while
bit
to get in. I mean, there was the action stuff which I liked, but like a lot of the conversations, a lot of the scenes were too long to the point where I would just doze off, and I'd wake up and I'm like, shit, I have to rewind this again.
Yeah, once you got by the eye part, I found episode 1 sort of ramped up from there.
I saw the eye part. I saw exactly what you guys were talking about, and it's nothing compared to what we see in Picard. what we
Well,
saw in Star Trek and Picard was way worse than like I can't even watch it. Like it's so
That's
sorry.
true.
That just
No,
looked
hey.
fake as hell.
I don't do good with any eyeball stuff for some reason. So, Dempsey asked, "What would you rate the season so far, and then what would you rate the episode itself?" So if we're gonna make me do a rating out of 10, I'd maybe give this like, oh geez, so this I'd say the season so far is probably a 6.5. This episode maybe a 5. I think. I don't
I'm
know.
on the
What do you guys think?
I'm literally I didn't even give you my opinion. I'm
Yeah,
literally
of
on the
course.
proverbial fence on this one. Like there were a few scenes that I really enjoyed that got me engaged, like all the stuff with Cordell. Some of the action scenes were great, but I'm not fully invested in this. Like if I wasn't watching this with Zax and Steve here, I probably would have stopped by now. So it
Fair
didn't
enough.
quite. And this is my issue with a lot. This is why I don't. This is why I don't go out of my way to watch a lot of new shows, because a lot of new shows are like this. They're not easy to get into. That like the way writers write nowadays, it's hard to get invested in stuff because they're just telling you and telling you and telling you and telling you and telling you stuff.
Right.
And I'd rather just have, instead of just telling you, how about do more showing and less telling.
I'm curious to know who wrote the episodes. If it was the same writers of every episode, I'm gonna
I can look
check.
that up, but
Let's take a look.
what?
I have the.
Oh, you got it.
I
Okay,
have
before I was
the.
gonna. So just real quick before we try to explain it to what it is, like a 5-year-old to Fletcher, since he requested it. What do you think? What would you rate the season in this episode, Zach?
I would say I'd give this episode. I'm with you 100% on the 5. I think I would
On
give
this one.
Yeah, it was like it was there.
Yeah.
And I think I would give the first 2 episodes probably like an 8.5. Last episode maybe a 6.5, and then down to 5. So it's trending the wrong direction. One of the things that really got me engaged was the Marines and how well they performed in that whole
Oh yeah,
action
I agree
set
with
piece.
that. I
That
loved
was so cool, man. That
Yeah.
all their whole system and all that. Like, I'm waiting for another attack to come through or something. Like, nothing's happened with them since the freaking first one, and it's just like, so you guys have just given up. You're not going to try and take them out. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, the bounty's still
you're
out
right.
there, right? The bounty's still out there. You would think somebody else would try to collect it. I don't know. It would have been nice to see somebody trying, like them just put them down easy or something. I don't know, but nobody's tried.
No,
it's crazy.
And
for
they
what,
released
20 million? Like, how many million? Like
9 million, I think, is what it was. But it's they subverted my expectation. I thought they were for sure going to get mowed down, or at least most of them would die. And
yeah, I wasn't expecting them to be as good, as proficient as they were. So
they were awesome. And then the best scene in episode 3 was, like you said, it was Cordell and Burton and their face off. And Cordell wasn't in this episode at all. And then that showed again the competence of the Marines with the flick and the shot. Like, that's a very cool concept idea. And that carries me through 3. And 4, we had none of that.
Yeah, nothing. Yep. So, okay, can I explain the series like I am a 5-year-old?
Lots of talking, lots of long scenes. I mean, there's some good action. There's some good moments with the Marines, and
so it's basically it's a sci-fi. It's definitely sci-fi. It's
near
future. Both of them are in the future. It deals with, I guess, there's this apparatus that allows the main character
interface with it allows you to interface with the future. You can't directly go into time, but you can interface with a body in the future or a possible future.
And then the future can affect things in stubs, which is when they're
like timelines, I think.
They're like split offs from things they've screwed with. So if they screw with something, it creates a stub, or a major event creates a stub, and then they in the future can still manipulate it by sending information back. So people can make new medicines or build cars and shit like that. It's complicated. It's very complicated, but it's like, I don't know, future espionage. It's almost like an apocalypse movie or show dealing with the fallout of an apocalypse and if she's going to try and save it, right? Save the world with the Marines. I don't know. It's hard to explain this show, especially to a 5-year-old. So
But you want to know who wrote this? The guy that's actually show running this series, Scott B. Smith. So so this episode actually comes from a story. You're not going to believe the name of this of the person that came up with the story for this episode. The name of this it's a story by Bronwyn Garrity. Bronwyn Garrity.
No.
Spelled Bronwyn. I'm like, what?
Who is Bronwyn Garrity?
I don't know. There's no link to.
Oh, okay. So that's who wrote this one.
Story by, and then the teleplay was written by Scott B. Smith, the showrunner. So.
Is it different from the first 2 episodes? Does it have the first 2 episodes listed? Because it would be an interesting comparison. Because the first 2 episodes were banging, at least for me.
Scott B. Smith wrote the first 3 episodes himself, and then this one he did the teleplay. Next week's episode's called, believe it or not, "What About Bob?" And that's written by Jamie Chan. I don't know. There's no link to hers.
I have no idea who Bronwyn Garrity is, but she sounds like a gender studies major.
Well, but see, here's the problem.
She sounds like a Rings of Power character.
see, we have this problem. We have this problem where, like, you have the first 3 episodes, which all seem succinct. This one is written by another person, and it seems completely off, and we all felt it.
Yeah.
It has no, and whether it's the woman or not, it's a different writer, and we can feel it's different than the first 3.
Yeah.
The same thing's going to happen with this next one, and it's like sort of this. I don't know how they pull it off in Stranger Things, but the Stranger Things guys, they do the first 2 and the last 2, and let other people. I don't know why these writers and creators of these shows just don't write the whole series so it fits together.
Probably time. I don't know what it is, because if you go back in time to like Babylon 5, I mean, everything was written beforehand by J. Michael Straczynski. So like that's why seasons 3 and 4 were so freaking good. Well, and he wrote everything. He wrote everything like ahead of time, even before the series actually was ordered.
Yes,
and he had if like actors had to leave, he had he had planned for that. So
exactly this, Fletcher, you're 100% with you. Why are all these shows not now written by 50 people? Is it like everyone has to take an episode? Yes, I agree with you 100%. I don't know why they do it. It ruins a lot. It ruins consistency in a lot of these shows, because you got different people writing with their different agendas, writing different things, right? So
was that an issue with another fantasy series that
no, well, all the other fantasy series, they were doomed from the beginning. It didn't have it didn't matter how many. The showrunner's an idiot, so you're screwed. That goes for both of those fantasy series. I'm curious what the "oh no" is, Zach. What happened?
So Bronwyn Garrity, she's written for and produced for the Umbrella Academy season 3.
Oh,
I haven't seen that, so I don't.
Neither have I. Which season 2 I didn't get all the way through, but 3 doesn't look any better.
So it's another one of those series where it starts off pretty strongly, from what I've gathered. Umbrella Academy starts strong season 1, and season 2, like Westworld, just kind of falls off.
I mean, season 1 was okay, and then Ellen Page. Oh God, I'm not going to touch that.
Don't say her name. I'm not say that name.
I'm not saying it. So went off a cliff, and the show went right with it, because
Grey's Anatomy. She wrote for Grey's Anatomy.
Oh dear God.
Under the Dome, sorry, which was a really good season 1 based on the Stephen King, but I don't know if she wrote. But season 2 was not very good.
No, it wasn't. Agreed. Yeah,
Which
I
show?
liked Under the Dome. Season 1 was really good. Season 2 was lacking, and then it got canceled.
Yeah.
So did they end it, or did they just?
No, it just stopped. They didn't end it.
She wrote in season 1, so.
I mean, I don't know. It just, you could tell something was different about this episode from the first 2 or 3. The first 2 for sure. The first it sounds like the first three. So, but I
Oh,
mean,
no.
I don't know what's going on. Like they have a book to draw from, so I don't know. I find it hard to believe the writer unveiled the jackpot this way in the book. It just seems very abrupt. I heard another oh no, Zax, hit me.
It's she wrote for season 3 of Under the Dome when I didn't even know there was a season 3.
I didn't think there was.
There
I
is a
thought they
season 3.
canceled it.
Wow.
I thought they canceled it because it was so bad.
Well, I think they
Wait,
canceled
did
it
she
after
write for a
season
season?
3.
Did she write for a season that never aired?
Oh no, the season aired. I mean, I've seen it on. Yeah, it's.
Oh my god.
Fletcher Williams for $1.99. All these new writers seem to fail up. It's crazy. Preach it.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. I don't know why.
It's like,
Dax,
but
you're hurting, buddy. What's up?
they shouldn't be allowed to. They should not be allowed to do that. Like you can like Norpoil said it perfectly. If you're gonna run a show, run the show, and you can hand off stuff to writers, but then it comes back to you. And as a showrunner, you go, okay,
Edit
we
it.
got to take this out, this out. I want more of this in here. Now go fix it. Don't just
Rewrite it.
don't
Yep.
take their first draft and then say,
And
let's
that-
film this.
You know what? It's crazy. And I think that, dude, I think you're freaking right on the money there. It's like, I don't think they're editing. I think they're just writing a draft and hitting, okay, we're done. Moving on.
It's quantity over quality at this point. They probably get very limited time to do what they need to do or something. I don't know.
Well, come on. Bronwyn has plenty of time. She could have wrote this episode 5 times if she needed to. Like, give me a break.
Well, I'm
like,
sorry. Bronwyn was busy defending, the Southlands. I mean, what do you expect?
Bronwyn
What do you
needs to
expect
go
her to
get
do?
her freaking male bracers and write a new freaking script.
She was sleeping with a Rondeer. Come on.
I mean, dude, it's like, I'm sorry. Like, here's where, man, you guys are gonna get me into a rant. Here's where I have problems with all that. This is another. Okay, I haven't read this book. Okay, it's a book.
Yeah.
You have your script. Okay, you know where you should be at your book. You open the book and you take parts out of that book, and then you adapt that to a script. That can't be that fucking hard. Like, I'm sorry. It's written for you if it's a book, unless the first 3 episodes have gone way off into the nether and have already taken a right turn somewhere that they have to completely change things, which I find maybe they did. I don't know. I haven't read the book, like I said.
Did they ever? I got a question for you guys. Because I've been reading a little bit of the plot of the book. Have they ever really gone and tried to talk about this Colombian company that they bring up in the first episode?
No.
So like it's
Not yet.
it's a major thing in this book. Milagros Cold Iron.
Well,
Is the
so I
name of
think
the- is the name of the
so I
company.
think she looked it up. Didn't she look it up?
Yeah.
I thought so. She looked it up, and that's where she was talking to Wolf about the mafia thing. Or all right, so that she dropped it there, and then I'm assuming that that's why Burton was saying all the information, because they're going to look into it, because the doctor's going to look into it, and that's how it's going to get involved, right? Because she wants the information about the company.
Yeah.
Because I would assume they're manufacturing all the future tech, obviously. So they're manufacturing the cars, they're manufacturing the gear. Maybe they're making peripherals in current time. Who knows what they're doing? But that would make sense. That's where you send who do you send there? That's where you send the freaking Marine guys. Burton and his crew. You send them to Colombia. Find out what's going with those guys.
I got something to share.
I saw. Oh God. All right.
I feel like I'm picking on this girl who I don't know, and I feel not bad about that really. But I think you can see from her timeline where a lot of the ideas for this episode would have come from.
Is this Bronwyn again?
This is Bronwyn.
Oh no, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Stephen King. I like you, but you're crazy. Oh God. Well.
Yeah. So I just thought that context.
All I had to see was freaking Hillary Clinton, and it's over.
So the idea that like the disasters that they showed us aren't a direct allegory for climate change and that it's like that's exactly what that was. That's all it was.
It was it was. No, you're exactly right. It's like climate change is bad, and what was the other one? Oh, monkeypox is real,
Yeah.
And what was the other one? Oh, nuclear war.
Domestic terror at
Yeah,
people.
nuclear power is bad because no nukes.
Yeah, once they said environmental crisis, that was the first thing I thought.
Dude, what's with these people that don't understand how nuclear energy work? And nuclear energy is the cleanest energy. Okay, I'm not.
Did you say nuclear? Did you say nuclear?
But-
Nuclear. It's nuclear.
But Steve, it's the domestic terror.
Sorry.
Right? Who did it?
Yeah. Well, I guess you could blow up a nuclear,
I don't know.
power plant, right? I don't know. Jesus.
They
Christ.
probably went right from a school board meeting, right? Got their label, then they went and did the thing with the thing.
You're absolutely right, dude. It's amazing what just like you're a much better Twitterer than I am, because like I didn't even think to look that up, but that makes it so clear, right?
Yeah.
Like crystal, like you don't even have to. It's like it sounds bad, but just like when you see, it's like a 1-to-1. You see those all that it's right there in her feed. And it's like climate change bad. Let's put it in the show. Monkeypox, COVID in the show. It's like,
yep. Yeah.
What's the next person? What's the next writer? Are we gonna look her up?
It's let me go back. Let me see.
We're investigating now.
Jamie Chan.
Hit the like button while we're searching people's Twitter.
And consider being a member of the Dragon Sworn.
Well,
I upgraded my membership today. You can too.
Yeah.
If you join, I heard a rumor he might pull your lever. I can't guarantee that, but
and you might get a free donut.
Donuts. Yeah. Donuts.
It's hard saying that.
Donuts are a thing. I'm gonna have a cream-filled donut for Mags when she gets back. So
hey,
Jamie
where's
Chan?
the cream filling?
What's it? Jamie Chan?
Jamie Chan. Jamie Chan. CHAN. Jamie Chan.
Watch, he's not on Twitter.
All right,
Clip it. Uh-oh. Dempsey's clipping stuff again. I'm in trouble. Did the domestic terrorists say that Nolan County and then walk backwards in time?
no,
not
yet.
Yeah.
Maybe it all tie together. Okay.
Season 2 of Under the Dome was Under the Dome. I don't know that it came out, did it?
It was so.
No,
it was such a good show.
I like season 1 quite a bit. Yeah.
And season 2 was a dumpster fire, and I didn't know there was a season 3.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it was like that other. There was another show that had.
Do you guys know who ran Under the Dome?
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah,
Brian K. Vaughan.
What was that show? What's the show that had the chick that played Lagatha in it? It was like Big Sky.
Yeah, I think is that still on?
I think it is, but I'm like, okay, this is written by this guy. I forgot why I watched it, but I watched it, and the main character, like, spoiler alert, if anybody's gonna watch Big Sky, gets shot and killed in the first episode. I'm like,
oh,
and then it's all just girls standing around. It's like it's just like they kill the one guy. I'm like, all right, I'm out. I can't do it.
Okay, so this Jamie Chan, this is a bit better.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, a lot of script and continuity stuff. So I don't know what that really exactly means, but maybe the scenes will match up. But for writing, Billions wrote 12 episodes. It looks like Billions, which apparently is a good show that I haven't watched.
Yeah, I like Billions. Yeah,
the Purge TV series, which I don't know, Skins, which was an older UK show, which actually was pretty good, from 2011. Civil, I've never heard of. One episode, which I mean that's a hard show to get through, but I've heard it's good in the end. But I can't get past the opening gimmick of everyone's
what is
blind.
That called?
But
C. Yeah, no, I tried to watch. Yeah, it was a little bit weird, but yeah, I watched some of it. But
some Boardwalk Empire stuff on the script. So that's
good.
Yeah,
that's good. Boardwalk Empire is a good show. Well, Billions alone. She wrote for a whole season of Billions. Is that what you said?
12 episodes. It looks like. Yeah.
So, but I like Billions quite a bit. So that gives me some hope. So, I don't really,
is that the one with Paul Giamatti, and
Paul Giamatti, yeah,
and the dude from Band of Brothers?
Yeah,
I forget his name.
Damien.
I want to say Lillard, but it's not Winters. No, Winters. That's his character.
Winters is his name. It's Damien something. or rather, but he's not even in the last. He's not in the last season, so the latest season. But it's a very good
And
show. Very good show.
Working on a George R. R. Martin project is Jamie Chan.
Oh, no.
I don't
Called
know what
Wild
that
Cards.
means.
Oh, wild cards. Yeah, the thing that he always announces that nobody cares about.
Yep.
Yeah, wild cards. Yeah.
Dempsey wants to know, Zach, what your favorite Halloween movie is.
Halloween of the Halloween series? Halloween?
Or just Halloween movies.
I
Elaborate.
think he's saying.
Elaborate,
I think he's
Dempsey.
talking about the Halloween series. Halloween series.
I guess the first one. I don't know. I don't really. I'm not a big Halloween series fan, to be honest. I haven't watched the most
Did you
recent
join
one.
us? Did you join us watching the original?
I was in and out. Yeah,
I like the burger. You know,
like
me
just
and,
like the burger.
Yeah, me
Just
and
like the burger and a
Steve were
good
talking about
date.
the burger.
I could take an In-N-Out burger
We
right
we
now.
disagree. I say it's overrated because I'm in Chicago and I'm exposed to good stuff here. And Steve,
I love In-N-Out burgers. Well, what's your burger joint? If you say Five Guys, you can go shove it.
Oh no, there's better places than Five Guys.
Five Guys is okay.
We have places like Paradise Pup, which is just a single little shack that's open 11 to 5.
Well, of course,
6 hours.
Dude, this is
Everyone is
fat.
racist.
Dude, okay, so let's be clear.
We
like,
have the Loyalist, a bar that serves delicious burgers. We have
I can go to this is fast
Chicago.
food.
There's a lot of places.
They're not pumping out like 2 million cheeseburgers in 3 hours though at those places, are they?
No,
no.
These are good burgers.
I like
me Last Stand. You know,
I like me a. See, there you go. Me and Fletcher, we're right there. Local bars don't count.
They do. Oh, come on.
They're great. No. It's because they're great. They can focus on. I'm not saying they don't have good burgers. I'm just saying that it's a different category. We can agree to disagree, but so yeah, I don't know. So I guess I don't know why my camera keeps freaking out, but
I think you're shifting. You're probably shifting into the future.
I'm phase shifting. My peripheral's taking over.
So basically, we don't know where we're at with this show at this point.
No, I'm in a weird place.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually try to rewatch it and try to rewatch it probably during the day when I'm awake, and hopefully because there's a lot of things I missed because I've been dozing in and out of the first 3 episodes. So, and I'll be honest, I barely paid attention. Oh, I spy in Easton too. I barely paid attention to this episode. We were talking about Sega Genesis games for
part of it. We were, yeah. So, but that's the thing. I don't know how much we missed. So, but it might be worth looking back.
Just talking. You didn't miss much, I don't think.
Now that everybody's talking about burgers. We got Submarine House greater than Burger Shops. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. It depends. In-N-Out is king. Thank you, Dovey.
If anybody's in Chicago, I have a whole channel on Discord just to talk about great places to eat in Chicago.
There you go.
Really?
I live next to a Shake Shack in New York, but didn't have one of their burgers until 20 years later. Look, I had a Shake Shack burger, and I was sort of disappointed. They were all sort of like, I don't know, maybe it's just.
Do they do the flat? Do they do the flat? They smash the burger.
No, I don't think not the one I had. It was just like they had all these weird different. I don't know. I could go on for. We're talking about food. We could be here another 2 hours. So I don't know. So I mean, I'm still gonna watch this next week. I mean, are you guys so interested in watching it?
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm in.
I love the discussions a lot.
I guess we're sort of in for a penny, in for a pound at this point. Might as well just see it through, right? So I mean, and regardless, we're hanging out and having fun, right? So yeah, I'm good with that. So, but I don't know. I'm not off the train yet. I would still I guess that's where I'm at. I would still recommend it.
Yeah,
but I would sort of put a asterisk by it, be like, careful, we're not sure where it's going. It could go off a cliff real quick, right? I mean, I guess that's where I'm at. Is that what you guys think? You agree with that?
Yeah. I think it has a lot of potential still. It's just I don't know what they're. It's like you see the ship sort of steering into the rocks, and you're like, well, it doesn't necessarily have to hit the rocks, but it's not looking great from here.
And just just adjust to the left
Just
a little bit.
adjust.
Just Miss Chan, please just turn a little bit to the right. Get us a little action. I mean, I did see a car flip over in the preview, so maybe
Sure.
maybe that's a preview, some action coming. So, but you got anything going on, Zax? You got your Wednesday show. Anything else going on later this week?
I don't think. No, nothing no, nothing to really pimp.
All right.
No,
All
just
right.
Wednesday.
Well, just
Wednesday was
Wednesday.
I had such a good time last Wednesday. It was well yesterday.
Yeah, I lurked for a little bit because I was at work, but yeah, I wasn't able to join in too much, but yeah, man, look, you had a great turnout too, so that was awesome. So
You had up to
And-
like 40 people, didn't you? 40 people watching.
I
at
think
once?
yeah, it was like that, and it was trying to work with Flora was good too. Like that was so I waited till after they were over, then started, and what happened during the show though was I couldn't find where like I had exported the last half of my tournament photos, and some of the clips weren't ready, so I had to go back in during the show. I had to take screenshots of videos that I had, then upload the videos, and then get it. So I was scrambling the second half of the show. So I had a great panel to hold it together for me, because that's a nightmare.
yeah,
And it's like, do you keep looking, or do you just start making new ones? It's
right.
it's that moment, right?
Like, what do I do? What
Yeah,
do
what
I
do I
do?
do? What do
You
I
either
do?
freeze or keep going, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome, man.
next Wednesday, I've got Michelle from Force of Light Entertainment's going to be on, so that'll be fun.
Cool,
Yeah.
awesome. What you got? Report anything coming up?
Well, I was gonna do a stream tomorrow, but then my guest canceled, so there was a bit of a miscommunication there. So anytime there's a miscommunication, it's always on me. So it's just
Easton.
how I see it. Yeah, Easton's here too.
Yeah, there he is.
So I might maybe I'll attempt to start a new game. Maybe I'll play a game. I was thinking maybe Chrono Trigger, or I've been meaning to. Maybe I'll talk to your son Ryan. Maybe I'll figure out a way. I think me and him can I'll play Mega Man 7. We could just hang out and chat.
Okay.
Like you said, your son's my Mega Man hero. So
Yeah, he is.
yeah.
He is quite. Just before we came on here, Easton. Speaking of Easton, was listening to Mega Man musical tracks, and he kept changing levels. So Mega Man 1 through 10, he would play the level and ask Ryan which level it was, and Ryan would answer him. It was
Did
quite
Ryan get them all
astounding.
correct?
He got a lot.
Wow.
He got most of them right. I was just like,
Yeah.
wow. I don't know how you're pulling these out. It's like I can maybe get Mega Man 2. I can't do the rest.
Mega Man is so iconic. The music. So I played Mega Man 11, the latest one in the series, and I'm just like, the music is just not as good. And I mean, the game itself is fine. It's hard, but it's like where's the music? The music was a big part of
the music's
the
fantastic.
experience. Like, so exactly.
I do find it amazing. Just before we wrap up here, whenever I start talking about old games, everybody pulls a new one out. Like, A Secret of Mana is a great game.
I still have not completed that one.
All the talking over the last few days of video games, it hasn't come up yet, and there it is. So I know that game. I played that game. I beat that game when I was a kid. It's a great game, but it's so cool to just, I don't know. I find it very cool that just all the people just giving props and love to some of these old school RPGs. We need some good RPGs to come back out. Just old school RPGs.
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of doing that with like games like, you had Octopath Traveler, and you've had they're remaking classic games. They remade Star Ocean, and now they're remaking
Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out in 2029.
They're remaking a lot of them. Like, they're remaking a lot of them, which is cool. Like I'm just like, I got the Tactics Ogre Reborn coming out. That's a tactics game, right? But make some new ones too. Like, they don't all have to be the old ones.
It's always it's either remakes or sequels, or
So look, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're good games, so I'm not gonna complain. But there's room for RPGs. Let's get some more good RPGs out there.
Star Tropics I played. That's a really tough game.
Oh yeah.
But in terms of streams, the only stream I have planned is the one that we're going to be doing on Sunday. I haven't made up my mind if we should make it like a watch party like we did with Halloween. So in this case, it's Spaceballs is something that This is kind of a filler. This is a filler week because I started, Wheel of Time, Eye of the World last Sunday. It was a blast. So we're gonna be resuming that a week from Sunday. I've only read one chapter since then, so I'm only on chapter 21. So I'm gonna have to step up my read, so I don't have to read like the last 10 chapters in a single day.
Get that Audible going, man. When you go on your walk, just pop in that earbud and hit some Audible.
Like I said, my Audible somehow knew what chapter I was reading, so it was literally
Kindle's linked to Audible, so right.
Yeah, that's true too. So, but yeah, so we're gonna do Spaceballs. I haven't made up my mind if we're gonna do a watch party, if we're just gonna talk about it. I think we should we did the watch party. It was a lot of fun. Maybe we should just do that again. So,
well, you're the boss. You just tell me where to be. I'll be there.
Okay. And Zach, you're invited too if you're free on Sunday.
Yeah, I love Spaceballs. So if I'm free, I'll definitely come over. Yeah,
all right, definitely. So,
Thimbleweed Park. Never heard of it. Have you guys heard of Thimbleweed Park? Thimbleweed. I'm sorry, not Thimbleweed. Thimbleweed Park.
Let me look that up.
Never heard.
Thimbleweed.
Well, while he's looking it up, so I will be doing Final Fantasy again in the morning. We're gonna keep that rolling. Try and get that game completed. Having fun.
It's a point and click adventure, it came out in 2017. It's a spiritual successor to Maniac Mansion on the end.
So it's like a King's Quest game. I played all the King's Quest. Maniac Mansion I never played. King's Quest, I played all the King's Quest games. I love those games back in the day. Point and clickers, man. That's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, until you miss something and then you're
God, it's horrible, isn't it? You're just like searching the whole. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Yep. And then I remember being on GameFAQs going, what the why did I mix?
Yeah. Oh my God. Just punishes you.
I just aged myself. GameFAQs when he got stuck at something. Oh my God. But so we got Final Fantasy tomorrow morning. And then I finally had some time. I made my Forsaken / Shadow Spawn tier list for Wheel of Time, just to rank it on coolness factor, I guess. We haven't really figured out how I want to do it, but we have it, and I think it will spark some cool discussion about Wheel of Time and the villains and the Shadow Spawn and all that stuff. So I got that made, so I'm thinking maybe.
Are you gonna stream it, or are you gonna record yourself?
No, I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna stream it. I gotta try and get some Wheel of Time guests. I don't want to spoil anything too much, but
I would not be a good idea for.
Yeah, it's got to be a few. It's got to be at least a few books in to get some know some of the players to be able to say how cool they are. But I'm hoping that form some discussion, have some fun with some Wheel of Time stuff. So hopefully this weekend I do that. So
I've got one quick thing to promote, and that's Wakazashi's Tea House, Friday 11 Central, his live stream. He can't promote it during the day because the guy's got to work during the evening because the guy's got to work. But he needs to get to 1,000 subs. Yep. We have to help him, and he puts on a great show. So please show up there tomorrow at 11 Central. Hang out with Gray.
Yep. Wakasashi Tea House.
We're going to be watching Lady Hawk tomorrow. We're going to be talking about the movie. I'm going to be because I've never seen it before. I'm going to host a watch party before the stream. So
you've never seen it.
I've never seen it either. I haven't seen it either.
So I'll post it on Twitter. I will invite people to come on and join us to watch it. And
I wonder if it holds up. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I've never seen it, so I'm interested. So that'll be fun. Do we got Gray's? Does anybody got Gray's?
I'm getting it right now.
Channel. Let's get that linked in the chat. Because you're right. Gray is Gray needs to get to 1,000, man. That dude is.
He's at 902 right now. So
he's at 902. Okay, so he's going up. So that's good. So last time I had talked to him, he was stuck at like 850 or something like that. So let's 100 to go. Let's get him there. Let's get him there. Gray is a great dude. Great content. Never made a nicer guy.
Did you say Gray is a great dude?
Gray is a great dude. I'm getting tired, so my marbles entering the mouth. So. But yeah, so I think that's it. I don't know that I got anything else going on. So I'm gonna that other stuff will come out. So hopefully stream over the weekend, probably Saturday. I'll try and avoid everybody else, and then Final Fantasy tomorrow morning. So
Nice.
until next Thursday when we do this again.
Yep.
It was fun, guys. I appreciate you guys coming and watching it. And thank you, everybody in chat. Dempsey, as always. Shelby, thanks for being here. Let's see. Nosferatu, Easton, my boy. Thanks for popping in. Fletcher, thank you. Some great comments, buddy. I appreciate it. It's always nice to get the good comments to get some thought going. So thank you for your great comments, Fletcher. Dovey, as always, glad you're home. What's up?
I think I need I think I know a video I should clip. I should make a video saying Easton broke Nerdporial during the Halloween stream when he said he could take on Michael Myers and everything.
Yeah, do it. I'd love to see it. that was some good fun, man.
I rewatched that and I laughed just as much. So it was just a great moment.
Yeah, my kids are crazy, so but fun crazy. So thank you all, and we will catch you soon. Have a great night, and
Good night.
we'll see you soon. Bye.